As ever be.
Hi!
Hello.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to my first stream. We are going to dive right into introductions. I'm Gwenna the winner. You guys are all going to get to know me tonight. And let's go round robin. Barrett, you're right up.
I'm Barrett. And
I threw it in my mouth.
It's been a week, y'all. Come on.
9 p.m.
It's been a month. Hi, everybody. My name is BarrettLaurie. Over my channel, I talk about my journey through traditional publishing. I tell stories about ordinary queer kids living extraordinary lives. I host Critique Group Live every second Thursday of the month. We are running a writing competition through July 14th. $100 first prize for flash fiction, $100 top prize for poetry, 1,500 word maximum. And all you do is email your entry to eva@bookinlane.com. 1/4 of Authortubers React over on Nia's channel, and with JC on Wednesdays, and this lovely lady on Thursdays, and Desiree whenever I can convince her to come on with me anywhere. So thanks for having me, Gwenna. That's me. Tiffany,
Yay!
take it away.
Hello, everybody. I'm Tiffany, TLRS Lifestyle on all the interwebs. I host PJs and Scribbles on the Thursdays of every month. Wait a minute. That doesn't sound right. I host PJs and Scribbles every Thursday of the month. That sounds better. But we're renaming and we're S'mores and Scribbles through the month of July for Camp NaNo. So come check us out. It's a good time. I have a podcast called This Great Life where I talk about all types of things from entertainment to planning to lifestyle. So check me out on there. And you can always read any of my flash fiction or my short stories at my Ko-fi page. And with that, Miss Des, down to you.
Hello, everyone. I'm Desiree, known as the Coffee Life in the Community. You can find my YouTube channel at Coffee Reading Writing, where I post weekly videos about the writing process, as well as creative living and mental health. I also have a website, coffeereadingwriting.com, where you can find my blog, as well as any writerly, not any, but specifically writerly and reader, oh, brother, merch. It's that time. Okay. Merch. So yeah, you guys should definitely check that out. And I will be live streaming in the month of July. So I'll be announcing that very soon. And yeah, that's me.
Hi, I'm author JC Carpenter. I'm self-published author of The Diary Succession Flies and the Art of Love Poetry Collection. I have an online blog, online magazine, online store. I do videos on masterclass reviews. I do writing blogs. I have a series about me editing and revising my manuscript. And I don't know what. Live streams on Wednesdays, 6 to 8 p.m. I'm going to be on Barrett's channel for the Write-a-thon tomorrow. Yeah, Nia, take it away.
And hello, I am Nia, the Vixen of Fiction, here on YouTube. I'm also on Instagram and Twitch occasionally. I host Authortubers React with Barrett as one of my co-hosts. I host Scripting the Book, and at the end of the month, we're going to be doing Emma and Clueless. I host a writer's wrap-up, which we just did one today, and we actually got a lot of work done. I was like, we are going to kick off NaNo So join us at the end of the month for a writer's wrap-up. It's all about building up community and supporting each other, writers supporting writers. I write historical fiction, sci-fi, and fantasy, and I am looking forward to being published again soon.
Yay! Again, you guys, I'm Gwenna. This is my channel. I will be streaming every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, except for this weekend. This is my only Friday week, and we are going to be getting some words in today, but we're going to start with catching up on the chat and then answering a silly question to get everybody warmed up for the day. Sound good?
Yes.
Great.
Awesome. So let's go ahead and check the chat. Jenna got here before everyone. Thank you so much, Jenna. Let me see. Andrea, thank you for showing up. Welcome. JC, please. Oh, yes, please do like and subscribe. That is the point of being on YouTube.
Yes.
It
helps.
It does. Hi, Claude. Welcome. Let me see. Here we go. That is pressure, but don't worry. Don't worry. I prepped for this. Don't worry. Morgan. Hi, Morgan. Let me see. Esther. I'm so excited. So many friends today. Hi, Jen.
Yes.
Let me see. Jessica. Hi. I heard you shouted me out. Thank you so much for doing that on such a big channel. Awesome. Christian is here. Hi, Christian. It's been a minute. Welcome back. Let me see. Heather. Hi, Heather. And it's okay, Esther. We didn't come in swinging today. It's all right.
Oh, YouTube, it just notified me after we had already been live of your stream. So that's just YouTube for you.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
Mhm.
All right. First question. Would you consider yourself a chicken strip or a chicken nugget? And regardless of the answer, what sauce best compliments you?
Ooh.
Let's go round robin.
Sauce girl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Round robin. I'm sorry.
Are you a chicken strip or a chicken nugget?
Who are we starting with?
Nia.
She said round
Oh,
robin.
me? Round Robin is Barrett.
Okay.
Is it? I reversed it.
I see how it is. I see how it is, friend. Chicken nugget for sure. I mean, because look at me. Am I a strip? Nothing about me is thin. Tiffany would come across as like thin and have lots of length. I'm more like a ball of meat, really. And my dipping sauce, I feel like, is sweet and sour because I'm like sweet and spicy. Like you never know what you're gonna get. It's like you get a little bit of both.
A little bit of both. Okay.
Right?
Good.
So sweet and spicy.
Nice.
Nugget. Tiff.
I'm a nonconformist, so I feel like I'm a chicken tender.
Ooh.
I'm
Okay.
right in the middle, and my sauce would be spicy barbecue. 'Cause I
Spicy
like it
barbecue.
You took my spice.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my goodness. Tiffany
All
took
right.
my spice. I got to come up with something else now.
Comes
You
for
can
this
say spicy too, Nia.
Yeah, you can. I would definitely be a chicken nugget. I am a nugget. And and also I would have, let's see, the sauce would be honey roasted barbecue.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Interesting.
A little
Okay.
complex there, right?
Yeah, different flavor profiles.
Yeah, you're gonna make me Uber Eats something during this.
I know, right?
I'm gonna get inspired.
I would be a chicken strip, and my sauce would be honey mustard.
Honey mustard.
I could see
Classic.
that. I could see that.
Classic.
Mhm.
I'm going to say I'm a chicken strip, and I'm going to get specific with my spicy barbecue and say that I am specifically brown sugar spicy barbecue.
Ooh.
Yes.
I like that.
Okay.
Okay.
Things are
So I
happening.
got the spicy, Tiffany. Brown sugar spicy.
Brown sugar.
There's honey, there's regular, there's brown sugar, there's maple barbecue. We're down south, so we do
There's
the
hickory.
barbecue.
Yeah.
There is hickory, there's your mesquites. I like the
Yes.
sweet ones. I like them sweet and hot. So
Same.
Nice.
I'm
yeah.
both.
I love it.
I'd have to go with being a chicken tender and some spicy ranch.
Spicy ranch.
ranch.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
Well,
French
it is
hot
spicy.
sauce and some ranch.
Sriracha spicy, or like which way of where's our spice? Where's the heat coming from?
The
like-
Franks, probably.
Okay, you're old school. Okay.
It's not ghost pepper spicy.
Classic. Mhm.
Frank's
Like a
hot,
subtle
like a
heat.
classic. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what the comments are.
So
Oh,
great
I just saw Jenna's.
Chicken strip, because the seasoning is always better. Actually, use spices.
Oh,
I really. Okay, ketchup. Ketchup is classic.
Okay, I like
there
it.
you go.
Jessica says,
I love it.
Well, I love you.
we do. I did notice your T-shirt. That is great. It is a great
Oh
shirt.
yeah, I love that.
Do you have that on your merch shop, or where did you get that?
Oh, no, I bought this from I don't even know, some other Crohn's channel that I watch had it as I'm sure it was an Amazon link, so I'm sure I gave them a little money, but no, one of the Crohn's
Definitely
channels I
needs
watch
a
had it.
merch shop.
It's got a little toilet.
Ah, the throne. The throne.
I love it.
Better.
Wow.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
good.
Let me see.
See? That's what I'm saying.
I love Jessica.
Sweet
Sweet.
and sour. There's 3
Morgan,
on this
welcome to
boat.
the
Apparently.
team.
Yeah.
Team Sweet and Sour.
Oh.
Oh, Jenna.
Jenna, I might have to at you. Just mayo?
I'm gonna add you. I'm gonna add you.
I did that as a kid with chicken strips, Jenna, at a diner by my
Well-
house. All they have is mayonnaise or ketchup.
Well,
and I
isn't ranch just mayo that's spiced up? I mean,
sour
or-
cream
No.
and kidney
Not
starch.
really.
I use sour
Okay,
cream
okay.
as my base. I do
I don't
not
eat ranch,
use
so
mayo.
forgive me. I don't.
But if I have like a little sandwich with a nugget or strip, I put mayo on it in the
Oh, yeah.
bread.
Oh yeah.
So it's not that far
What's in the
off
bread? That's not dipping it just straight into
in
mayo.
mayo.
That's totally different.
Yeah, I don't want mayo.
And she didn't say a strip; she said
I
a
feel you on
nugget.
that. Like,
This is excellent discourse. Thank you guys.
That's what we're here for.
Savion is here. Hi, Savion.
hi, hi.
Savion shouted me out at least 3 times on his stream earlier, and I love you guys.
That's awesome.
All right. More of a mustard
Ooh.
barbecue.
Okay.
Okay.
I love all these complex barbecues.
I like that.
Mhm.
You
That
came
gives
into
me
drama.
South Carolina vibes. The mustard
This is-
barbecue, isn't that like South Carolina?
Mm, I
Yeah.
feel like
Well, no, yeah.
Savion, just answer the question at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah. Come on, man. Get into it.
Food, naturally, food.
Mhm.
we're natural.
Chili pepper
with a
sauce.
lot of seasoning.
Oh,
Regular chili pepper, or is this like
Oh, okay.
ghost pepper?
Okay.
I like it. I like it.
keto. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
got it.
Okay.
Okay.
That
makes sense.
Yep, because the egg.
Because-
Yeah. But I
Because with ketchup, you have to buy a specific type of ketchup that's
Yeah.
keto-friendly.
There's a really good. Oh, I'm gonna have to get with you, Jenna. I got some good keto stuff that might help you out because my husband was like, "We need some spices and some flavors."
When I did keto, it was hard. It was hard because there wasn't a lot of flavor. Yeah.
There are definitely some sauces. You know what?
They've upgraded.
I better check to make sure they're still
Oh.
available because after the whole panini stuff, things might not be available anymore. So I'm like, "Ooh, I better check first."
But there's actually even at Walmart, they have this whole line. I forgot something Hughes. He creates a bunch of keto-friendly sauces and clucking chicken sauce and all this other type of barbecues and stuff too. So
that's
it's
cool.
upgraded in the last year and a half.
Okay. Esther has switched to an aioli.
It sounds like cold.
Okay.
Ooh, my ketchup mayo. Oh, she's Puerto Rican. Ketchup mayo is very, very Puerto Rican. And then with some garlic in there as well.
Is that not an aioli? I thought that's what an aioli was, but I might be wrong.
Would they just call it ketchup mayo? Because it's literally just ketchup and mayo. And then they add some just minced garlic in there.
Delightful. Oh, thanks, Savion. Yes, we are going to do a couple sprints. Here we go. Yes, spice is necessary.
Hilarious. That should be on merch.
Oh,
There it
GL
is.
Hughes.
There it is. GL Hughes.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Sweet.
Chili pepper sauce.
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Love it.
I know, right? Let's see.
Honey,
Here's the honey mustard.
Savion.
Oh, JC and
That's
Savion. Kindred.
It looks like Barrett's and JC's were the most popular. Okay. All right. Well, with that, let's go ahead and hop into the first sprint. How do you guys feel?
I
Good.
prepared for this.
Have fun?
Yes.
Good.
Oh, shoot.
Let's go ahead then and get some stuff done.
Look at you like a pro.
I know.
I practiced this.
Like not one problem.
I practiced this so many times.
You're not jinx this.
You're
Baby
doing
girl.
amazing.
Baby's grown up.
We're going to go with the duck today.
I love
I
it.
love it. I love it.
All
And I
right,
need-
ready?
Can you share where you got that timer? Because I need to add it to my
We all need a little duck in our life.
Okay. Yes. Got it.
The duck brings me joy.
It does.
Mhm.
Very
Me
joyful.
Me too.
Let's go.
I'm now going to be distracted by the duck.
Oh, where'd the duck go? Where'd the duck go?
What are you doing? Jump, okay?
Bring. Welcome back, everyone.
Hello.
How did you guys do on that sprint? What did you guys do?
Terrible.
Oh,
Oh my.
you see.
Wow.
I read.
I'm horrible at beginnings. So chapter 1 and the blank is like death.
That blank page.
Did we get past the decoration of the dress, the design of the dress? Have we at least gotten past that?
No, I'm still on.
JC, just write down, just pick a dress, describe it, and then move on. We'll make it pretty later.
I'm sorry, we're describing a dress?
I don't skip around. I don't do that. So
yeah. So she needs to have the dress. Okay, let's give her an A-line dress.
Is that what it's called? An A-line? If it's like a
what do you
sweetheart neck?
Do you have
Do you have a picture?
Okay. Give us a picture so we can describe it for you.
Yeah.
Show us what the dress looks like. I was just gonna give you a dress. I've been waiting.
I don't have to get overly detailed, but what I would put is white dress with lacy decorative things. That's not a good description.
I love that.
We need to get you over the turtle.
Yeah, and you can always come back to it.
Okay.
Yeah, she doesn't want to come back to it though.
So it's a white dress, sweetheart neckline,
yeah, sweetheart neckline,
skirt,
yeah,
bedazzled bodice.
Yeah, it looks like it's embroidered also, like a lacy embroidery
with delicate lace sleeves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No,
delicate
lace a little bit bigger than spaghetti straps.
There we go. Yeah.
Lacy straps.
Thin straps.
Okay.
Thin lacy straps.
Sweetheart neckline. Okay.
Yes.
That's good. Hold on. Sweetheart neckline. What else did you say?
Lacy straps.
Bedazzled chest area.
Bodice.
Would we use bedazzled though? Would we use bedazzled?
Somebody said bedazzled. I wouldn't use
it. I thought I saw dazzling, like little jewels on there.
No, just say jeweled.
I would maybe say
just
like
say
a
jeweled.
crystallized.
I would say jeweled.
Jeweled.
Bejeweled.
Bejeweled.
Don't say bejeweled. It makes it sound like you did it yourself.
Like a bedazzled yourself.
That's what I'm
Actually, Nia has just been shopping for dresses. How did they say this?
Ooh, just Eva. Gemstone
bodice.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Oh,
Look at this. Leave it to a room full of writers to come up with a
We will
word.
come up with something.
Write that down with all hearts.
Do it.
So
it
you
looked
guys
like a
get stuff
floral
done during that
lace
sprint?
on the train.
Oh.
Maybe a floral lace on the train.
Is it a floral lace?
There is a lace on the
Well, I saw flowers on the bottom.
There's lace over it. That's why, it's lace.
Yeah. Just throw all that in so you can move on.
Yes.
And then when you give it to Gwenna's going to slice it to pieces.
I will.
And then tell you extra stuff. Yeah.
I will destroy it.
She's like, this is all you need to say. But this way you can move on because you've got it there.
Yes.
It is described.
Yeah.
How did everyone else do?
Oh, Eva said lace accents. I'm sorry.
Oh no! Write it all down.
Write it down.
Write everything.
Do it now.
Yeah,
I am.
I did pretty good. I got 535 words. So for the start of a new chapter. So yeah, good.
Awesome.
Getting that warm up kind of out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Wonderful.
I ate something.
Productive. That's writing.
That's all right. I didn't like it.
You
be
oh, that sucks when you eat it and then you don't even enjoy it.
Good.
Yeah.
Well,
that sounds like my dinner earlier.
I have like heartburn, and so I was trying to eat something to make it go away.
It was all spicy.
Have you had those new Tums? The ones that taste like candy? They're like chewy candy.
Ooh, no, but I need
like. Yeah, they're you know how the old Tums are like chalky?
Yeah.
No, these ones are like my kids are like they're like a fruity sweet Mentos or something.
Oh wow.
They taste like candy.
Well, I mean, I did bring candy to wash it down, so
you'll be fine. You're gonna make it. I read Tiffany's piece and gave her feedback saying it's fine. Go forth and conquer.
You did. Thank you.
You
and Gwenna, so thank you both very much.
Well done. I went in and changed out my snacks, and then my came home and took care of Nugget. And then, surprise of all, because I had a bad week, he stopped in at my favorite bookstore and got 2 books that I had on my list.
Oh my gosh, that's
Oh,
goals right there. That is a good egg.
That is the best.
I know. I was
You
like,
need to go back and play that for him.
Aw,
Everybody
thank
being like,
you.
I know. I was like, what a. I was like,
This
you're.
is why
you're
he has a fan club.
I know. I was like,
does.
keeper. So
now I'm
Did
gonna
you
stare.
screw up
I'm
a
gonna
little?
stare at my husband really angrily now, and he won't know why.
here's what's funny. He went and the list is under when Ricky makes more money, and so he didn't know that until he went in and asked him, like, "Hey, is there anything on Barrett's list?" And he said in the card, he was like, "And by the way, I love the name of your list at Novel Neighbor." And I was like,
I love it.
kind of true though.
Mia, how did you do?
I did a lot of things because I forgot my iPad and couldn't remember where I sat it down because I was showing my husband some of the images that I've been drawing. And I sat it down and couldn't remember. So then when the sprint started, I was like, let me go get my iPad. And I remembered that I needed to start the laundry. So I did that. And then I also got a drink. And then I remembered I need to find my iPad.
Relatable.
I found my iPad. And then I remembered I didn't blog today. It's the first day of NaNo and I didn't blog anything. So then I blogged and I played with Loki. And now Loki is sleeping. So I got a lot done.
You did a lot.
Did.
You did a lot.
Those 25 minutes were packed.
Like, nailed it.
I got my drink, got my iPad, did a little blogging. Loki is
Laundry.
sleeping. The laundry is started.
Right?
That was a
Nice.
lot.
Reminded me too. I looked for sour cream. That's what I also did.
Um,
Because I went to the grocery store yesterday, and all of a sudden, I don't know why, because I didn't really want like anything that would require sour cream. But all of a sudden, like right before the stream started, I went, "Did they give me my sour cream? I don't think they gave me my sour cream." And so I went looking through all of our
Late.
refrigerators.
Did you find
looking
it?
for the sour. I did find the sour
Oh, okay.
cream. It was hidden behind the eggs.
Ah, those
Did.
tricky eggs. And what about
I
you,
get it
Gwenna?
every time.
yeah, what'd you do?
Oh, me? I applied Tiffany's feedback to episode 2 of my Vela, so it can go up on July 5th. So we'll have one on 4th, 5th, and hopefully 6th if I can get that done on.
Oh, that's so exciting.
I know. I'm so excited. I'm very nervous, but I'm very excited.
Good.
I'm still floored by episode 6, guys. I mean, by episode 2. Like, you guys got to. She said 4th, 5th, 5th, and 6th. That threw me off.
How far apart are your episodes gonna be, Gwenna?
Do you mean like in a timeline or like how often I plan to upload?
Release.
Yeah, how often are you updating? Because
Well,
I have a hard time waiting. I'm just gonna.
I love that. So the first 3 episodes will be up within a week of each other, and then after that, I'll update once weekly.
Mm.
Yeah, so I can get the first 3 out of the way, hopefully hook a readership, and then once a week after that, when people actually will have to start paying for it, because the first 3 episodes are always free.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yep.
Okay.
It's like dating.
It's a lot more tumultuous than
Yeah,
that.
you don't have to commit.
It's a bit more of a commitment. You have to finish the story. You don't have to finish a man.
Speaking of ducks,
That could be
The way around. Usually is what happens.
I got one more quick question on the whole wedding dress thing, just real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Because I don't know anything about wedding dresses. I don't, never shop for one. Can you mix silk and chiffon? Is that a thing that they do?
Probably. I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless
Like where are you wanting to mix?
Because I don't know what material the dress and the picture is made out of.
Okay,
I'm just trying to.
Chiffon and lace, maybe?
Usually for an
Yeah.
underskirt.
Chiffon or
Chiffon
lace.
and lace. It depends on where it's at. That's when like where.
Yeah.
Like
where
the whole. Well, I was
The
trying to.
bodice?
No,
because like if the bottom can be one thing and then the top can be.
Oh.
I would say that the top looks like it's lace, so I would. That's how I would
Yeah.
call it, because
Okay.
it's probably not silk, so you don't want to call it silk.
Okay.
But they have a see-through-ish kind of material. It looked like that's what it was. So I would just go with
Almost
lace.
like a tulle.
Tulle is what you would have at the bottom.
The bottom.
Right.
When it looks really frilly,
That's what I was
Mhm.
thinking more at the bottom.
That's usually tulle.
Okay. So
Maybe it's
lace
a chiffon top, but then a tulle bottom. That's what it looked a little bit more like to me.
Chiffon. Okay.
Let me say it again because it looked like a lace top.
Oh, let me grab it. I'm so sorry, chat.
No, we're helping you out.
I mean, we could just wait until backstage afterwards. I don't want to bog Gwyneth's.
It's not a bother.
And so that you could write this and move forward.
Yeah.
Because
This
the
is kind of the
chiffon
point of the
could
writing
be
stream.
what's behind the lace. Because you know how it's what will connect the lace together. Let's pull it up real close. Push it closer to the camera. All right. Now,
The light is terrible.
there you go. Nope. Go back the way you were going.
Tilt
The other way.
forward.
Yeah. No.
Tilt the screen. Tilt the screen forward.
All right. Now angle it towards your fingers, not your thumb. Yeah. Oh no, that was. It was.
This is a disaster.
Oh, wait a minute. It looks so much better on my TV.
Hold on. Wait. Make me small again. Make me small.
Hang with us.
If I pull it up on a separate screen, can you share it?
Yes.
Yes.
Ooh, okay.
That would be better.
Hopefully,
All right, Chad, are you still with us? Did we lose?
Yeah.
You're with us now.
That chiffon is kind of that
Get the
see-through
comments.
thing.
No, they're giving guesses.
Advice.
Even
Yeah,
said
let's put the advice
chiffon
in.
could be the skirt.
Yeah, the chiffon could be the skirt too. That's why I
Yeah.
want to see
Yeah.
it. The satin looking.
Esther says it looks similar to her best friend's wedding dress, and that top was totally laced with a skin-colored backing.
Yeah,
I
the
love it.
skin
Actually
colored
sounds
backing
really
would be
gorgeous.
kind of the chiffon.
Mm-hmm.
That skin colored backing could be a cream colored or a nude colored chiffon.
You can say
Or it could
chiffon
be-
with a
or it could
lace
be a white.
overlay.
Yeah.
Chiffon with a lace overlay.
Yep. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
okay.
And then you just need to see what is your skirting material. Is it shiny? Does it look shiny? Did she freeze? Did I freeze?
Did
Oh,
she freeze?
no, she
I
did.
think she froze.
Oh, she
Yeah, I
did.
think
I'm like,
she
did I
did.
freeze?
All right.
You know, she tried to pull
He comes
something else
back.
up. We
Oh,
should have
that's
known
right.
that was
Oh, that's
gonna
right,
be
her
a bad
computer.
idea.
Yeah.
We
her computer.
forgot
We
about
didn't even
that.
think about it.
Yes to the dress. That's the question.
Yeah.
I have
It's-
gremlins that are
welcome back.
attacking me right now.
She's back.
I have gremlins
Yeah.
attacking me right
Hello,
now.
Wendy.
If you're on your phone, just IG it to Barrett. Barrett.
Yeah,
can
send
do
it to her.
I don't
Text
have
me.
Instagram, remember?
Oh,
Send it
that's
to my
right.
text.
Oh,
My text.
Text them.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's on my screen. How do I share it?
Oh,
There's share down at the bottom
share at the bottom.
Okay.
where you have the mute in the camera. Click the share and then
Yes,
only share the screen that you want to share. You might not want us to see everything on your computer.
we want to see it all then.
There you go.
There it
Oh,
is.
that's pretty. Yeah, so the lace goes down and it does have looks like it does have a chiffon over top.
Yeah, I think it is more
Yep,
so than a tulle. Yeah,
Yep,
Yeah.
that's not tulle. Yeah, yep.
yeah, that's
I would
definitely
say
like
the
a chiffon.
is over maybe a satin dress. The skirt is
Ooh,
probably
yeah.
satin
The
with a
skirt looks
chiffon.
shiny. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the lace,
Yeah.
the lace pattern like trickles down.
And I agree with the gemstone bodice because it doesn't
Yeah, I
look
like
like
that.
you're gonna be able to see the material up under there anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd call it
I
some
didn't
type
hear
of
anything else you
gemstone
said because my
lace.
computer froze. Okay, so should I stop sharing because my internet is crazy?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
stop there.
I think
We
we're
got it,
good.
we got it.
We
We got
saw
it.
it. Yay!
We did
I didn't
it!
hear anything that y'all said while the picture was up because my internet was, doing
Oh, no.
Oh,
Because
we
Esther
said
said
chiffon
totally what
lace for
Nia
the
said, and I
skirt.
forgot what I said.
Okay, Nia said
so-
chiffon lace for the skirt with a floral accent. We said a gemstone bodice. We wouldn't be able to see the fabric up under it, the sweetheart neckline, and then the small to spaghetti straps going,
lace.
and
They're
then maybe
lace.
and then maybe an open back.
Okay.
And I think that's plenty. Yeah.
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 You're
You
gonna
don't want
write-
to
you're gonna
over
write all that
describe.
stuff. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
gonna
I
write
don't
all
want to
that
over
stuff
describe,
down.
but I want it.
Gwenna's gonna get it and chop it out and say all you need to say is this.
But I want to read it and
She
get
really
a
is.
picture of what
But if you
Y'all
don't
have
see it,
so much
you
faith
can
in me.
keep
Because we've
Yes, of
seen
course.
it.
Of course we do.
Y'all didn't. People in the chat didn't see it, but I sent Gwenna.
Oh my gosh.
I sent Gwenna a piece that I'm working on, and it came back, and I think it had 67 different things that she had typed in.
Ooh.
And there was extra like little
Was it
red lines
67?
and like brackets, and there were like little scratches through stuff and different things. But then at the same time, like it sounds like it's crazy, right? Like she was like, delete this, get rid of that, change this. No, some of it was like, ooh, way to write a cop. I normally don't like them. Where's this person getting beer?
Oh, because it was a lot of commentary.
Oh, right in the field.
Because I'm like, I've got nothing to say. Well, you guys know how I critique anyway. You did a great job. You wrote this, so that's me. So I just got to see it, but I was looking at Gwenna's. First of all, Tiffany's story is great, and then I was reading Gwenna's feedback. I'm like, Gwenna's feedback is great. I'm like, I'm loving this. I could just read her story and her feedback all day long.
I told her, I was like, I went through every emotion from laughing to anger to what to oh my gosh, that's amazing to no, how did I forget that to like all of it. And then at one point she was like, two of my favorites. One was she crossed out whatever I said. She goes, said is not dead. Okay. and the other one, she went, punctuation must always be used.
Oh wow. Okay, yes. Gwenna,
Thick burn.
Remind me to send you book one.
Oh my goodness. That's awesome.
Gwenna critiquing one book and Eva critiquing the other.
Gwenna don't play. I love it.
Y'all are so sweet.
Everywhere reading that. I was like, what is oh my God. At one point she was like, how do you know my childhood trauma?
I love it.
Oh goodness.
Like it made all the extra like delete this, cut that, it made it worth it because the commentary was perfect.
She needs her stuff shredded. So
yeah, I saw Eva said I don't leave notes in the document, but she couldn't leave notes in the document or the document would be overwhelming of like
It's even more like we need to have a talk. Let's
No, Eva's really organized like editorial.
The report.
It's actually really professional. It's like it's a chef's kiss on the
in all fairness to Gwenna, when I told her, I was like, I looked at the document and I was like, wow. And she goes, oh, did I leave him in the document?
I did.
Yeah, you did.
It was the cutest thing.
I was reading and I caught it and I was like, oh, look at Gwenna's face over here. What's going on? I'm like, oh.
That's cool.
Oh wait, that means the copy I have has her in it too.
I think so too.
Possibly.
I think mine.
Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, I'll be in this.
I don't think you do. I didn't send you this story.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute. Never mind then.
Yeah, I didn't send you the story I sent her. So.
Ashley says she's a chicken strip person with gravy.
Very
Very
Sonic drive-in. I like it.
Very Sonic drive-in. She had Sonic earlier today. A cup, I remember.
Ashley, I don't know who you are, but I want to hang out with you.
I love it, Ashley. Ashley is like
her energy is so infectious.
Right?
I love
Every time I
it.
see her on a stream, I'm just like, I feel like we would be besties.
Same.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Ashley, everyone's your bestie over here. Just so you know, that's why we keep having her back. Every time I'm like, Ashley, you want to stream?
You should come on once a month with Nia and I.
Yeah, we should.
Ashley, Scribble.
We're just saying.
You're also welcome on my streams on Wednesdays.
Is it weird? Like, does it come on? Ashley's one of those people I have like a friend crush on, but I have them with several people. I had one with Eva before we hung out. Morgan, you get friend crushes with people.
You do.
It's like, I have a friend crush on you. Let's be friends.
Yep.
Yeah.
I had that on most of you before I actually met you. I was like, oh, they're great.
That could be taken so many ways.
Cool Gamer is here. Hi, Cool Gamer.
Hello.
Author Lauren and Bell came in.
I know, right, Lauren?
Yes.
Laura Meadows came in. Let me see. I know we're going back in here.
Oh,
we're big screen on Ashley.
Oh, we're
Ooh, laundry.
their debut.
Laundry.
I want to go over Laura's here. I'm a chicken strip with ghost pepper sauce. You think I'm nice at first and then read my stuff. Horrors abound. Wait for part 2.
Ghost pepper.
You think the horrors are gone when you stop eating, but it comes back to haunt you later.
Yeah.
And you sleep in the bathroom.
Laura, I love you
I mean,
so
the flash fiction just comes out of her so naturally.
Yeah.
So good. It's really great. Eva came in. Hi, Eva. And then Collie is here. Hi, Collie.
Way to go, 214.
Yeah.
Morgan got work done. Loving it.
Yes.
Esther got work
Way to
done.
go,
You
Esther.
guys are all
With
so
a needy dog.
Oh,
Yeah.
very
A
neat.
You got
very
all those
needy dog.
words too, yeah.
I'm friend crushing a lot of this chat.
I know, right? Congrats on getting over your writer's block, Claude.
Yes.
Very nice.
Let me see
Welcome to the
here.
other
Christian got 502. Congrats.
Very nice.
Nice.
Excellent.
Ashley knit a sock.
To the
Oh,
top.
Ashley.
Take it off the
Laundry over at the living room.
Hashtag mom life.
Productive.
Yep.
You know, I've always wanted to know how to knit my own socks.
Me
like, I
too.
can knit all
Ashley,
kinds of other
Go to
stuff.
Ashley's streams
Go to her
on
Instagram.
Twitch.
I just wish I
Really?
could.
Okay.
Oh, she knits. She
Oh,
She does all
good.
kinds of
crochet.
things.
I'm
Oh.
trying. We would be besties. Ashley, where are you?
It's like, I'm sending you a friend invite right now. IRL.
I'm telling you, love her.
Ashley's one of those people who's just friends with. I mean, could be friends with anyone.
I mean, she dances on the streams while she's working. Like,
Voice of an
she
angel.
knits.
Mm.
Oh, and she
does,
can
like,
sing. Have you seen her
Random
video?
music videos. Like,
Yeah,
we
amazing.
need to be besties.
And
I
Jenna's working on a secret video.
I know.
Ooh.
But is it a secret if you tell
Ooh.
us it's a secret? Like we know.
Mm. But we don't know what the video
Ooh.
content
Do we start
is.
guessing?
Secret.
It's like
Morgan.
Ooh.
You haven't gotten to Morgan yet, but
I mean,
Morgan,
well,
this is
I
why
know,
you
but
are my bestie.
I'm laughing.
Here we go.
That
This
right there is
about,
why we are
Ricky
friends.
buying you stuff.
Morgan 100 Morgan.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yep. And then she made those 25 minutes work. That's
She
about
did.
Nia. Yep.
Mhm.
Here we go.
Me, I don't know how you do all the things that you do.
I just don't sleep and I drink water.
Drinks lots of water.
I drink lots of water.
Hydrate.
It's the secret.
Here we go.
Yep.
Hydrate, don't dehydrate.
Mhm.
Okay,
that's right.
Mm-hmm.
due to the chaos that comes into play with all things. Yep. Morgan, I'm happy to CP for anyone who feels like reading my work. Here we go. Dream
Yeah,
and
we're-
nightmare CP. Thank you.
Shred next.
Same.
Oh.
Same.
Here we go. With page count and word count of the feedback before I send it. Oh, honey.
No, it's excellent. It's excellent.
I love that.
Some of the best feedback.
I'm
you'll get.
Oh, baby.
Interesting.
That's a lot.
Oh, bingo. Hold on, wait.
Oh,
Oh,
Get over
baby!
it.
Just came
Oh,
out.
Good.
He was
Got me
trying
to say.
I know
to
you were doing it at
Love
some
my
point during this
bingo
stream.
I
There
heard
it
JC. I
went.
think JC said it first.
Oh, yes. What's going on?
I got bingo after that.
Wait, did she freeze? Oh, no.
Come
She's
back.
back.
Did you get it?
No, I'm here.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You're back. You're back.
I don't know. Am I?
You're here. She definitely said, "Oh, baby."
Yes, she said, "Oh, baby."
I did. Like I said, I'm open to CPing anybody who wants to read my work. Here we go.
Laura would actually be a good one for you too.
Sonic gravy or Dairy Queen gravy.
Wait, is Dairy
I
Queen?
didn't know either of those places had gravy.
I didn't know Dairy Queen had gravy. I knew
Dairy
Sonic
Queen
had
had
gravy.
Dairy Queen was a.
Well, at least
Okay.
they used to. I don't know if they still
I will
do.
be going and
Well,
reviewing
they-
Dairy Queen's gravy this weekend for a stream. So,
No.
Apparently, it was a Sonic gravy.
I love
Ah.
ocean water was my jam.
Oh my gosh, that's ocean water. That was so long ago. I haven't had that in so long.
I used to drink that with vodka because I thought I was hot.
Classic. Hello, Loki.
Loki!
If somebody doesn't have Loki sighting,
He's like, my mom
Put
should
it on
be
your bingo
able to
card.
argue people.
although
Just one sock.
exactly,
That's as far
that
as
is why she's my
One
favorite.
sock.
That one foot. That one foot is cozy.
It's iconic, Morgan. It's iconic.
Can I say, if you guys weren't in SD Houston's stream this morning, her and Jenna had me cracking up because they were like, is it puppy Loki, dog Loki, any Loki? And so I was like, look, puppy, dog, if you see
It
Tom
does say
Hiddleston,
Loki.
take the win.
Yep.
Can we pull up a picture of Tom Hiddleston next?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh,
Sleepy Loki.
I know.
Yes, he is.
Homemade gravy, ma'am.
Yes, I know, right?
Yeah.
So is it like a country gravy
Oh.
or like a brown gravy or like an au
She's
jus?
not country. She's
Yes, please do
Texas.
It's gotta be, yeah.
It's country gravy.
Country gravy.
I mean, she's of this earth. We're not talking about somebody from like Washington State making gravy, like gravy and this. No.
All right, we have 3 questions to go through, but I think we're going to narrow it to 2 for the sake of time. So let's pick one. On a scale of 1 to 5, how vulnerable are we feeling?
Oh.
Which is
Buena's taking us to therapy.
I am. So 1 is less vulnerable, 5 is most vulnerable.
6.
So open. Tiffany.
To balance Barrett out, 3.
3. Okay. Desiree.
I guess I would say I'm about a 5. Yeah.
Okay.
Right there.
You
in
guys
the
are
middle.
so open today. JC.
About a 5.
Nia.
You said 1.
4.5.
I really would have thought JC had said 1.
She's pretty open.
Ooh, somebody said 20.
21.
oh wow.
Well, but I don't like how
glad
Nia
that
added
vulnerability
the
is
0.5.
training.
I like how
If
Nia added
you-
the 0.5.
Yeah, I know, right?
She's like, I'm not.
You guys are
white.
always welcome to skip the question, but it's tell me about a time you failed to meet a goal or expectation. How did it make you feel? Do you still feel the same way?
Mm.
Oh,
God, there's so
I have
many
an
times.
Authortube one for this.
I just talked about this on one of my podcasts.
Tell us about it.
Well, it wasn't so much like an actual point, but I was talking with one of my cousins, and they were trying to figure out why their son has issues with expressing himself in certain ways. And I was saying when I was younger, I used to think that if you asked for help, that equated failure. And so every time I ever got to a situation where I felt like I couldn't do it on my own and I had to ask for help, I saw it as a failure. And so it took a lot of therapy and, some crazy moments to get over that because, and there's still moments where I have a hard time asking people for help because while I know it's not failure now, it still makes me feel like I should have gotten it done on my own because I'm strong enough to do it. So yeah.
I get that. There's a different strength, I think, that comes from asking for help. Like it's a different skill set to be able to do that and find strength in community that way. Definitely took me a long time to learn too. Definitely feel that.
Say, if I were to answer this, I'll give an Authortube answer. So last year I queried a book, and I would say that I failed at querying because I did not get an agent, and I didn't meet my own expectation, but also there is expectation when you're doing this in front of people that is there whether you want to admit it or not. And so that was harder than I thought it was going to be to do. And then kind of keep yourself going after it doesn't work out the way you wanted to. So that definitely would have been mine, which would have been recent. And then I'm sorry, I'm waiting for it to scroll back by. That's why I'm delaying.
How do you still feel about it now?
At the time, how did it make me feel? I think I was surprised by the way it made me feel. It surprised me that I felt, because I'm a pretty secure person, and it made me feel somewhat insecure. How do I feel about it now that the time has passed? Yeah, I couldn't give a flying fudge. And now that it's just part of the journey. And so nothing about me is tied up into something that's beyond my control, right? And so it doesn't matter if it takes me 10 books to get agented. That's the journey I have to go on. That's the journey I have to go on. And if people here want to come with me on it, great. But I'm not going to get in my own head about whether I'm meeting some arbitrary goal.
Yes.
Basically, I'm setting for myself because I make content here, right? And it kind of goes that Nia was talking about on the wrap up about the publishing pressure, but just pressure in general when you're a content creator in a creative field where people are watching you, like how fast are you creating and are you publishing and all of that. So yeah, that's my Authortube answer to your question.
Wow.
I relate to that because my querying is not going well.
It's hard. I mean, it's hard.
Yeah.
I would tell anybody who's doing it. It's horribly hard. So,
Yeah.
and the same thing I want to say to my self-publishing friends, because I kind of didn't hit this right earlier, but what I meant by when I say I really want to stick to traditional, it's just because of what I write now. If I write adult, that would change, because I never would want self-publishing, which is the way I feel like it's asked of me. Like, if your book doesn't get picked up, would you self-publish it? Well, no, because that feels like a plan B deal. And that's not how I would look at self-publishing. And neither should you, right? If I were talking to that person, like, you shouldn't be thinking of it that way either.
Exactly.
So yeah, that's what I would say.
I agree.
All
Nick.
right.
Yeah.
Bottom half?
What do you got?
Yeah, y'all were the 5, 5, 4.5.
I'm just trying to think of
When
the
is gonna
new
make me
failures, so I
bring
picked
sun?
one. Go ahead, Desiree.
Okay. So I'm sorry, because I'm like, oh my
The
gosh.
next questions will be easier.
Okay, good. Because this is like raw.
We're all friends here.
Literally taking me to therapy here.
It's a
I would
hug.
say for me, it was when my mental health really plummeted. So my mug business went to the wayside. And so I really feel like I failed that. And then the YouTube also then went on the wayside. So the whole company kind of took a pause. And I had a lot of dark thoughts about that at the time and definitely beat myself up for it. Had a shame spiral going on for a little bit there. But now looking back at it, I definitely feel I'm not the same person I was then. And the person I was then needed to take a pause on all that. It was the best decision that needed to happen. And so now I'm grateful for the journey I had to go through. Back then, I only saw the doom and gloom aspect of it, but looking back now, the person I needed to evolve into, it was necessary to go through all that. So I'm happy with where I'm at now.
Heart.
There you go. Yeah.
Let's
Okay,
see.
full circle for you. I love that.
Yeah.
Don't be pointing at me. It's kind of hard to pick which failure I'm going to talk about. Well, actually, no. I mean, I feel like a constant failure. So, I don't mean it as a bad thing, because you have to fail to learn. You can't learn things without failing at some point, right? But I definitely still have that thing in the back of my head that I'm not where I'm supposed to be right now. And in my head, I'm supposed to be in a far different place. I'm supposed to have all this, not success as far as like fame or fortune or whatever, although I would not mind the fortune. But,
Right.
I definitely had always intended up until a few years ago to be traditionally published. So I guess when I had queried long time ago, and I got all those rejections, although they were nice rejections, they were thought out rejections. They weren't like the form letter rejections. So I guess that's something. It made me feel like my writing wasn't good enough. And I don't know, it just made me feel like I wasn't as good as I thought I was as a writer, and that I was never going to really make it, and I'm still, I guess I still haven't, but I don't know. I just always feel like I'm failing. So do I still, how does it make me feel? I don't know if I really answered the first part of the question, right?
You did.
I feel like I'm tired of failing. That's where I'm at. I would like some wins in the win column. Just being honest.
That's
I know
relatable.
failure is a part of life, but I would like some wins over in the win column. Just it'd be nice.
Yeah.
I feel that.
But you do know, JC, that to people who don't even have anything self-published, you have 2 books out. Like, we see your stuff as wins.
Yep.
Like, we see what you're doing as wins. Like, you have a magazine, you have your books that you've published, you like are on everybody's stream, everyone knows you. We see all of that as wins.
You've been growing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's hard
My
sometimes.
bank account will grow. I'm sorry.
Like sometimes you feel you're in the storm. You're so close to it, you can't see, anything beyond the eye of the storm.
It's hard to look back on your progress when you're so focused on the mountain you have to climb. But one day you'll get to a break and you can see the view.
Well said.
That was
Gwen,
beautiful.
why are you so
That
wise? With
I
like, really?
She was preparing for these questions.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
That was off the cuff. I'm sorry.
Don't
That was
apologize.
beautiful,
That's
though.
wonderful.
and that's why she ripping folks stuff to shreds.
Yeah. Yeah. I think for me, because I see things differently, because I've had quite a bit of childhood trauma. Like my parents did the best that they could, but then, just circumstances happen. So I think as I became a mom and started raising my kids, there were a lot of things I didn't, not that they couldn't fail, because we've all failed, but I always thought of this failure as a step forward, if that makes sense. So I never, since I was in my mid-20s, once I started raising my kids, I just started looking at failures differently so that I can kind of like stop this trauma. Because a lot of people are like, well, you don't deal with things. You just like ball it up and stuff it far away. I'm like, no, I feel like this happened. Now I must move on because I can't, because of the trauma that happened when I was a kid. I didn't have time to stop and let that failure. I couldn't stop. So when my dad passed away, I became second mom. My mom had to get 2 jobs. Like it was a whole thing. So I just learned that you have to keep going. Basically, you have to keep going. But that doesn't mean that you can't deal with it. It's just like, how do you see this failure? Or how do you see this thing? This is the thing that's going to push me to the next. So and it's because I don't want it to sound like I never fail. I do fail all the time, but I just process it differently so that emotionally I can keep going. And that's just how I dealt that. I don't know if that makes sense because I never had therapy, but it's just how I coped and how when raising my kids, I'm like, okay, this didn't go how you wanted, but it's okay. I'm here for you. What's next? What do you need? What do you need a day to just, or however much time you need to just go feel the feels. And then I'm here if you need me to help you. What's the next, move on to the next thing. And that's just how I have dealt with things. So I don't see failure quite like, okay, this thing is the thing that's going to take me out. It's like, that's happened. What's going to happen next? What am I going to do now? And it's literally because that's how it had to be. And I've learned how to use that in a positive way, at least positive for me.
Yeah.
And then to translate that for each of my kids who are very different kids, they all individually, process and their failures and things different. So what can I do to help them deal with their failures? So yeah, I think lately the hardest thing for me was going back to what we were talking about earlier, Barrett, when I took my stories down and then I joined Authortube and I thought, I've got these stories ready. I'm just going to put them out there and I can officially call myself an Authortuber. And then when I realized, no, I really want my work to be really good, feeling like for myself, oh no, am I really a writer? Am I really an artist? I didn't go to school to do these things. So it's not that it was a failure that I didn't go to school. I did other great things. I got married. I had 4 kids. My kids are doing well.
Right.
So I can't consider that not finishing school, not going to art school. I can't consider that a failure. You see what I'm saying?
Totally.
You went to school of
This
life.
is just where I'm at now. Yeah, this is just where I'm at now. I'm in my late 40s, starting where a lot of people were starting at 19 and 20. Do you know?
Yes.
It just is what it is. So I'm just going to take what I've got and go with it. And so my stories aren't going to be published right away. I have big ideas, big things that I want to do. Maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't. If it doesn't, that's okay. And I know. Does that sound weird?
No.
It doesn't.
Way to look at,
If it doesn't happen, it's okay. I'm
Yeah.
going to be okay. Because what is the alternative? You know what I mean? And that's just how I deal. You know, it sounds
No, that's good. Oh,
I
Way to
really
go.
love
Great,
Eva's
Nia.
comment in relation to what you just said. Failing isn't the end of the journey, it's in the middle.
Yeah.
And keeping that hope and that positivity through it, Nia, that's an inspiring light
I know.
yes,
that you have.
I keep
absolutely.
friends like Nia around, so my negativity balances out beautifully.
Right.
I need more Nia time too.
Yeah, and I mean, it doesn't mean that I don't get upset about things or I don't
Of
cry about
course.
things. I do.
Exactly.
I let myself feel that thing, and then I'm like, okay, now, Nia, what are you gonna do now?
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know?
No, that's very much like my mother. My mother, she's a very formidable woman, a fighter, has been a single mom with a disabled kid, and which is my brother, and all these things. And that's her mentality on things, which is, and she's extroverted. I'm introverted. I tend to keep also things very bottled up sometimes, but she's very much the same way. Like that, the way you described that, it's like something happened. All right, we're moving forward. It is what it is. How are we gonna, what's tomorrow? All right, let's do it.
Mhm.
So it's
So-
admirable.
Andrea says ADHD or fail goals every other day. That's ADHD. But ADHD is also bouncing right back and brushing yourself off, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
Here we go. I'm still wrangling, Esther says, I'm still wrangling with a story that I want to tell so much, but words are incredibly hard. Frustrated is an understatement.
We all
Yep. Just Eva says, expectation I've put on myself. I tend to just give myself grace because I'm either going to do it or I'm not. Not a lot of expectation on me from others.
But Nia was, love
that. Just Eva, about your manuscript here,
Yes.
Barrett.
Mine, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I will. No, I will. I'm not. Yeah, no, I'm not giving up. I just meant like with that manuscript, I kind of moved on because I wanted to try something else. But yes, no, yeah.
Morgan says, I fail constantly, but that's fine. I put a lot of expectations on myself, so I learned how to roll with the punches. I can't think of something specific, though. Yeah.
I mean, the whole
And then
thing. You know.
Support for Barrett following your journey.
Thank you. Love you all. Love.
Yes, vulnerability checks are always always necessary.
Did
Can't
you
kind of just thrust people into it.
Christian's comment here? Oh, you're going through more. Okay, sorry.
Oh.
I was getting ahead of you. Go ahead.
The last 3 years have been so unpredictable that not met a goal is so easy because everything is changing. At the beginning, I felt really bad. Now is, well, welcome to the new normal. Yep.
Yeah.
Sunday streams will not be this bad, Esther.
I like it. I'm okay with it.
This is a good change of pace.
I love deep tracks.
Yes. I told you yesterday, I was like, this is going to be the opposite of Tiffany's.
I love it.
I tried to warn you.
I love it.
Variety, let's bring it. Yes.
Yeah.
Let's see. But if you're getting back up, you're not failing. You're just in the process of doing.
Nice.
Did not make a heart with my hands.
Exactly.
Eva.
Yeah, there you go.
You just comments tonight.
I love it. Oh, there you go.
Superficial is everywhere. Here we go. Even after getting published, Christian says, I still worry if the next book I write will be good enough and publishable or what my readers and publisher want. Yeah. And I feel like the battle never really ends.
No,
Like
that will always be something. I think with every book, you're gonna fear, can I do that again?
Yep.
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh, thanks, Esther.
So much. Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Group hug.
JC.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, group hug. Group hug. There we go.
I always feel like I don't do enough.
You do a lot.
You do.
You do.
It's okay to feel like you want more. Ambition is a good thing. Some never have that passion, and you do. You're doing it. Finished drafts, published books, great community. I agree.
Yes.
Welcome, books lover forever. And correct, authors are a gift for readers, yourself included.
Here.
Here we go.
Yes,
Maddie. Rejections from flash fictions don't hit as hard as rejections from novel queries, especially when they say they know and love the middle grade horror market, but don't want yours.
In the region.
Yep. Rough. Touched on this, but I want to echo it again. Failing isn't the end of the journey, it's in the middle. Here we go. Yep, we all wrangle with expectations. Nia, you are the most motivating person here on the screen today.
It's all water. She drinks lots of water.
It's all that
Hydrated.
Stay hydrated.
Flowing. Sleep. On point. She's good.
I'm inspired.
Are you adopting?
Everybody keeps coming here. I don't know if we have room. Like the nieces, the nephews, they're all like
puppies.
Even their dogs like it here. I'm like, okay. My husband loves it though. He loves having a full house. So like, the fact that every holiday, like everybody's come already for the 4th of July, and he's like, the fact that they all feel comfortable. And they're all so very different. And everybody feels comfortable coming here. He loves that. So
see, Nia, that would be so different. Like if my husband's family came here, I would not be here. I'd be like, I'll see ya in a week.
For 9 hours.
I get a knock on my door.
I'd be hiding.
Like, hey.
I'd be hiding. Be like, yeah, baby, you can host. That's great.
Yeah.
I'll be in a room. I don't mind the deep chats as long as I trust people around me.
We got you.
You're in a community.
Someone's mean, we'll cut them.
Yep, absolutely.
Savion's been writing the same draft for the same story since last NaNo. Moved his self-set deadline too many times. Almost given up. We've all been there.
Don't give up.
You got this.
Start listing down. What you
Seriously.
Hour long. You could send her a multi-page email.
Take your hoops off and write the email, okay?
Write a very stern email.
Okay. We're going to have to get Gwyneth some merch started too, by the way.
Oh, I have it designed. We just have to get it printed.
Eva.
I love it.
If you don't mind a couch, we got couches aplenty. I actually took a bedroom for this office, so
She's sorry about you.
Sorry,
but not sorry.
All right, you guys ready?
You can roll out the trundle over here, Eva. I don't mind.
You got another
We
question?
are going to do.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. We're going to do one more sprint so that we can actually say that we sprinted twice today.
Yes.
Here we go. There's our duck. Happy duck.
Waddle.
And
Never
you
mind.
have 25 minutes to prepare for your next vulnerable question.
Oh.
You said that was the only vulnerable question.
Yeah, you said they were going to get easier.
Right? That's what she said. She lied to us.
You don't even smell like Santa. I always think of Elf.
Okay.
I didn't lie. Focus. Bring a bring a bring a bring. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Hello.
I did some reading.
I had to count my word count.
I promised that we would stream till 11, so it looks like we're going to go a little bit over. If any of you have to hop off, I know it's getting late. You are absolutely welcome to do so. But before that, how did everyone do for this spring?
I read a little bit of one of the books Ricky brought me, and I am loving it. And I got snacks.
Yay.
I got chocolate just in case we are going any deeper. Yeah.
Oh,
Comfort
ice
food. And I started working on my Scrivener template that might be a giveaway during my Authortubers Writers Conference workshop.
Okay.
Ooh, very nice.
All right.
I got 562 more words, which actually helped me pass my goal for today for Camp NaNo. So I'm excited. I can be at peace that I did my word count for the day.
There you go. Miss JC?
I actually got my first 360 words in my document type and got some feedback already from Gwenna on the opening paragraph. It made the appropriate changes.
Perfect.
Great feedback, by the way.
Yeah, I'm so glad. I'm like, you need to get breakthrough on that first opening so you can move on. So,
did you read it, Mia?
Huh?
Did you read it?
No, I didn't. I just got back. I had to go check on something really quick.
Yeah, what's going on with the neighbor? Spill the drama.
Oh,
is she okay?
It's a guy, and
is he okay?
It's here now, so I'm not going to say anything.
Okay. All right.
Correct.
Did you do anything before the neighbor drama?
Yeah, I was working on a timeline, actually.
There you go.
Mm.
There you go.
Love that.
All right. Let's see.
What about you, Gwenna?
Oh, right. That's me. I did stuff. I should talk about that.
You count.
I got about halfway through critiquing Tiffany's episode 4. I gave a little bit of feedback to JC, and what else did I do? I didn't do anything else. That was it. I ate a lot of chocolate myself as well. I finished off my chocolate bar.
Can I just tell you, this is the feedback you get from Gwenna. I had a line that said, it was fast and strong and sounded like a Tiffany bouncing off the 3 walls around me. And she goes, I have no idea what that word means. Oh, Google says it's a drum. Okay, makes sense.
You get live play-by-play of your thought
from Gwenna.
Morgan drama. Do you want a link to?
I know, right? That's what I thought.
Let's.
Oh gosh!
Right? Like, what are they fighting over? It's 4th of July. Is it fireworks or ladies?
Oh, that's right. It's that weekend.
It is, and it's starting already.
I know it's starting here too. My dog's gonna be flipping out.
They've been doing them here for like almost 2 weeks, and I'm like, at this point, you should just be out. Stop.
They do them here all the time. It's ridiculous.
You'll do it, Savion. You'll do it.
You're gonna get it done.
Yep.
You're gonna get it done, Savion. Esther got 441 words and food. We love a self-care queen.
Mm.
Right. Here we go. Christian got 417. Congrats on 3.4K.
Hey.
Dude, nice. Yes.
Excellent. Excellent.
What's your full goal, if you don't mind us asking? Like,
Yes.
what's your goal for the
Are
whole?
you doing 50 or what are you going for? Because that's a heck of a start.
For real.
It is a strong start.
We need to know.
Ashley got the sock off the needles. Laundry put away. I'm
Love
just
her.
saying, Ashley is out here
Productive
doing the
queen
best
right
for
now.
us.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
300 words for him. Here we go. Try to find another CP. Okay, there you go.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. Neighbor drama 2. It must be a night.
Oh.
Oh,
Did he
boy.
take a video?
Oh no, the next. Read the next.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, I know.
yeah.
I mean, here's a fun get to know ya. Has anyone here thrown someone's stuff out in the street?
I've thrown my own stuff in the street.
I've thrown
Actually, I have.
out once.
Actually, I have. I did
Oh.
actually.
JC spill.
How vulnerable are you feeling?
Oh, there you go.
I mean, it was a really long. It was a really long time ago. It was the ending of a really bad relationship. One that ended in me calling the cops on him. And bruised.
Oh.
And yes, his stuff promptly went over the balcony.
Yeah.
As it
As
should
it
have.
should. Yep.
And he got more irate, and the cops had to be called again. So,
Oh boy.
Go.
yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I was in a bad situation.
That's
So-
I'm glad you're here now and you're safe and good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mine wasn't abusive like that. He was just a cheater. So I took all of his shit and threw it out in the rain.
There you go.
In the rain too.
And when I threw his stuff, oh, I'm sorry.
When I was 5, I was convinced that I could make it on my own in this world. And so my sister and I packed all our shit and started tossing it out the window to run away while my mom was having her own domestic situation in another room. And the neighbors came and knocked on the door and told my mom, she was like, your daughters are throwing their stuff out the window right now. She caught us with like one leg out of the window each.
Oh my gosh.
You were almost gone.
We were almost there.
Either that
We would've
neighbor's
come
a
back.
snitch
It
or
was
they
scary.
saved your life.
Yeah.
one or the other.
I'm gonna go with the second one
Yes. Young.
because you were 5.
Morgan says it's on a video recorded.
Oh, ring doorbell.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Save
Can
that
it be
because the victim
saved?
might need it.
Yes. Can it be
Mhm.
saved? Because if so, save it for the victim, and then maybe
On Tuesday?
if it ever comes back, you can always be like, by the way, I have video of you. You don't want to be here. I'll press charges or something.
Yep.
And then
Far away.
it feels like a lot of engagement with a crazy person, but we'll just work on it. We'll get it quicker and shorter.
Yeah.
Andrea watched a few new videos. Dark matter. I love dark matter and string theory, and I am big into both of those things. If you want to talk, love that. Love me some sci-fi jazz. And he should be thankful it was thrown and not burned to Barrett's story.
That part.
Yep.
What movie was that? How Stella got her groove back? Was it?
Yep.
That she threw all his stuff out?
Yeah.
Burned it?
Yeah.
No, that was
yeah.
That wasn't Stella got
No,
her.
not Stella.
Stella got her group back. She went
Wait
to
till
the
exhale.
Caribbean.
Wait till exhale.
Waiting
Wait
to
till
Waiting to
exhale.
exhale. Man.
There we go.
Burned
Waiting to
through
exhale.
all his stuff in the car.
She put it all in the car and lit that car, and that was a nice car.
She was in
I
a different
feel
financial
like
bracket than I was in at the time, and so I didn't have the Mercedes to put it in and light on fire. But if I did, I would have.
I feel like
So
I
good that
could
it went in
still
the rain.
possibly quote Waiting to Exhale, only because when it came out, my aunt was obsessed with it. And every time you went to her house, you almost had to watch it at least twice back to back.
It's been
kind
a
of a
long.
Movie to
Wait,
watch with your
Ashley,
aunt,
no.
isn't it? Like watch with the
Oh, it didn't matter who was. Well, okay, first of all, my
No,
aunt's
not-
not exactly known for being appropriate movies, okay? Like, I used to babysit her children, and at 7, their favorite movie was Pretty Woman, and that's all you need to know about my family's dynamics. Okay.
Full House in Texas.
It's a great
So
movie.
it's like, who knows?
Oh, it is a great movie. Maybe not
Okay.
at 7. You know, when your little cousin asks you for snacks, and then you go into the kitchen, and her next
Oh, well,
statement
yeah,
is,
maybe
"Work it, baby, own it."
Maybe not- no.
Maybe not so much.
But Ashley?
I know. I said Ashley.
I know.
Like, wait, that's sweet.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
she's my new bestie.
She put that there like, I
Mhm.
Like a whisper.
Yeah.
It's like side.
Done that once.
Mhm. I'm waiting for her to drop the story in the comments.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, she just
She's-
kind of like left us. Like,
She was
She's
just
just
know,
like,
right?
we're
Yeah.
just gonna put that out there.
It was hanging like that, Ashley. Do tell.
She is folding laundry, so she may not drop it. But
true.
Yes.
Right. You did say that.
all right, are you guys filling up for one more question before we end the stream?
Bring
me.
it.
I'm
Do I
All
need to
right,
open
are
my
we doing
chocolate?
eeny meeny or miny mo? You chose
Mo.
Mo.
Oh.
All right.
Do I need to open my chocolate?
Yes.
No,
I'll
not
go
for
with
this one.
Miney Mo. Miney Mo.
All right, miny mo, miny mo.
Mo.
Mo, sure.
Mo it is. All right. Mo is, have you ever felt proud to know someone and can you tell us about them?
Oh.
these people, all of you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that was gonna be my no, thanks. Look, Nia, you stole my answer. Get out my head, Nia.
There's
y'all are so cute.
everyone here.
Look at that. That's
And in
adorable.
chat.
And in the chat,
family.
yes.
And on
My
Yes.
Authortube family.
Because guys, this would be so much harder if I
Yes.
was doing it on my own. Because as
Oh, yeah.
supportive as my family is, they don't know what it is to try and be an artist and try to be a writer. They can just say, "Oh yes, you're doing a good job." Mom."
Mm,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes. No,
But
and
they don't know. They don't know all the things
exactly.
that we're like in the trenches together with. They don't
That's a good
understand that. So
I'm just going to pop this up here because Esther said what was on my mind. Give us a detailed answer,
Oh.
like Nia did.
Oh, well, no, I'm good. I mean, I'll piggyback off of Nia, though. It's true. No, because I did this at one point alone back then when I first was on the scene. It was very, back then, 5-6 years ago, Authortube was very different. It was barely merging, really. So it felt like there wasn't many people to connect with and kind of commiserate with on the journey. And so now I've been so grateful to be able to get to know all of you guys and to be welcomed into this community the way I have been has truly been, something that's filled my heart. So thank you guys, because like Nia said, doing this alone is a whole other monster, but being able to connect and do this with others who understand the journey and understand the ups and downs, and we were all vulnerable with each other just a moment ago, and we felt comfortable. We felt in a safe space to do so.
Mhm.
So there's my answer.
I love
I say
that.
knowledge.
I can be a little more detailed. I mean, this particular corner of Authortube is in you guys because I've been in Authortube for a while, but I didn't always feel as comfortable as I do now until I met you guys. Barrett first. Barrett, I think, was the first one that I befriended in this group. But when I came to Authortube, I was coming out of about a depression and severe writer's block. So Authortube kind of saved my writing. But, I just kind of bounced around from corner to corner. And then I met Barrett and I felt like I could be myself. And then I got to know the rest of you guys and just felt even more like myself. So
I love it.
I would say knowledge, because I
Knowledge.
think everybody I've met here has given me something that it translates in my writing, it translates in what it is I do. It's great knowing that if I have a question, like I did earlier today, I have people I can go to and ask that aren't going to be like, why don't you know that? Or what's wrong with you? Or, look it up. Because I've been in those type of jobs where you ask a supervisor something and they're like, you can't find that on your own. Why are you coming to me? So, it's nice to have people, that are there and listen and, give you feedback, give you knowledge, help you out.
Yeah, I like that. So does that just leave me?
Mhm.
My last? I hope you're all proud to know me. When I think about
Me. When I think about me,
I just want you to put that on a T-shirt, Tiffany.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yes.
I hope you're all proud to know me.
I'm just glad that Tiffany
Write it
said-
down and put it on a T-shirt.
I'm just so glad Tiffany said something after JC's like heartfelt real one. Threw my name out there. I thought, how am I going to throw that joke out there after JC? So Tiffany gave me that perfect like segue.
come. Oh,
No. Mine would be the same. Mine would be the same. Everybody here, like I've had such amazing relationships with people here, and it's been, it's not far, but it's but yeah, all this community and the fact that we can go from like deep conversations like we just had to laughing like that is, that's for me. That's where it's at.
Yeah,
but mostly me. So
I love you guys.
I love y'all too.
I'd also throw out the giggles.
same.
Because apparently we all tend to giggle.
the laughter has been so good for my soul, for sure.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Esther says, I would say my region's MLPR.
Puerto
What does that
Rico,
mean?
ML.
Isn't that the the moderator liaison thing that
okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Camp Dano.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Oh,
I met her when we were both in the same K-pop fandom. Hello. And we have kept the friendship because we both love writing.
Love that.
nice.
She has weathered so much and she's still open and super nice. Plus she's super smart and way too humble for how smart she is. I'm proud and honored to know her.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful.
That's
I know.
I hope you tell her that.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I'm
Laura
also
just
curious-
cleared an agent.
Laura started her pitch, which means we're more likely to get in there and look at it. Yay. Yay.
Woohoo.
Oh,
Keep doing the thing, Laura. Keep doing it.
You're welcome.
And then I have met many I'm proud to know, but the one that comes to mind is a guy I met in real life once, but I've remained friends with virtually ever since. We are waiting on part 2 from Eva.
2.
Yeah.
I like to know a variety of people here. I'm not a narrow-minded person, but Jesus, I don't know nothing about others. I love the quotation marks that she put on others. That's how you know it's iconic.
That twist, I didn't see it coming.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
He's a pastor in El Paso. Okay. Yeah. He spent a lot of time going across the border to offer his help and comfort to trans migrants delayed at the border. Activist and great dude. He is an activist.
oh, that's awesome.
Oh my gosh.
That's a beautiful
Yeah.
story.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Love
What a
that.
good person.
Originally from STL.
St. Louis.
St. Louis.
St. Louis.
That's us. Me and Tiff.
Everyone here makes me feel comfortable asking stupid questions, doing the thing without judging. And I disagree. There is such thing as a stupid question. I haven't had any of you ask stupid questions.
I know. She's like, no, let's be real.
Like, that's
No,
something
there
that
are stupid
say,
questions.
but there are.
I'll tell you my one example why. I grew up in the restaurant industry. My father's a chef. I've been washing dishes, running plates, and serving tables for as long as I can remember. And at my first job at a 4.5-star restaurant, given I was like 11, so I was a job, right? My father was in the back cooking, and a hurricane was blowing through, right? We had to lock the doors. We had to bolt the windows. Like, we barely had power. We warned everyone there is a hurricane right now. You cannot leave. And still, we had this couple come up and be like, why can't we go out to our car? Why won't you let us leave?
Them I would have let leave.
You want to go? All right.
That story.
I'm not going to hold you high.
That story.
If you don't understand what's going on.
That story completely ruined what I was about to say, because I was going to say, well, even if someone asks a question that you think they should already know the answer to, if they don't know the answer, is it really stupid that they want clarification for something that they don't know? Because wouldn't it be stupid to Hold up, but wouldn't it be stupid to keep being ignorant and not know rather than
and
just
that's
ask?
the logic behind the saying of there is no stupid
Right,
question
and-
you don't know. But Barrett, we'll let Barrett go.
His hand's gonna fall off.
Pull up Andrea's last comment at 10:11.
Yes.
Every single freshman year class, I would get two. It would always be one or two kids who would ask me something that is in the first paragraph of the syllabus. So to that, I would say it is stupid if it is literally if I emailed it to you and left you a printed copy.
That teacher look. Just the look.
What if they're either dyslexic or maybe they just I don't look, I'm trying here. I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. Oh, Savion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Make me cry.
Yeah.
I do need chocolate for this.
JC, Barrett, seriously, not kissing up, and Samantha Nassett are the people I'm most proud to know. They have become great role models in the community.
That's
It's
awesome.
Love.
Aww.
Esther says you can I always say you can ask questions, even stupid ones, and I won't judge you. That's okay, Esther. I'll judge them for you.
It was so instantaneous too.
I'm sorry. What did JC ask me the other day? Is Tiffany falling?
I know.
Excellent.
So good.
Well,
You scaring.
But yes, but what I have learned is that if you don't know, find a safe space to go to ask. Because I will give an example. World Anvil is something I've been working on little by little, and there's something that they said you could do this thing, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I really seriously can't find it, and I'm like, I'm not going to be that person who it's right there, right? So I'm going through all of the tutorials, and I'm like, why can't I can't find out where to do this thing that I know I can do. So finally, I think I looked for like all day, and I was like, I'm wasting my time at this point. I'm just going to go in. And I just went into the World Anvil Discord, and I was like, hey, newbie here. Sorry if this is a stupid question, but where can I find the thing to do the thing? And someone's like, oh, it's right there. But it didn't look like what I was expecting. They have sometimes symbols instead of words, so it's not spelled out. If you don't know what this, but it literally was right there. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, it's right there. I feel so. And they're like, no. Ask. Yeah. We're happy to help.
Yeah.
And World Anvil has such a community.
No one's going to ask me.
I've had many a brain fart and asked questions that I'm like, oh, I probably should have known that already.
Yeah. I'm just teasing. I mean, what I say is joking. Yeah. Not for seriousness.
But sometimes people feel like, oh my gosh, if I asked, I know, because I could see everybody was able to do this thing. I'm like, they're all doing the thing. Why can't I do the thing? I'm like, it's got to be easy. And that's the hard part. When you know it's easy, but you just can't find it.
Oh, yeah.
Once I found
it, why am I not seeing it? Everyone else
there it is.
Yeah.
That little symbol is the thing I've been looking for.
I didn't feel that vulnerable. That felt very low. That felt like an Anaheim pepper on the scale of vulnerability spice.
Okay, here you go, Mr. Attitude. How do you define love?
Oh,
I need a drink first.
See, you asked for what?
This was eeny meeny. Y'all said miny mo.
How do I define love?
Nia's like, bye.
Let's see. Health insurance and tax return.
Somebody
that knows how to find their way to my heart.
Depends. Do you mean romantic love or just love and generalized?
They're different levels.
It's however you define it.
Well, if you love someone as a friend, you're not gonna love them the same way you would love someone romantically, right? Just
well,
depends.
It's all love, right? It's all love.
I don't have an answer for this question. I'm still trying to figure it out. That's my answer.
There you
Like,
go.
I don't
That
know
is an
if this
answer.
had
That's a
to
valid
be
answer.
love.
That's not because I love all of you, but it's certainly not the way I would love someone
you
that
love-
I've loved someone in romantically in the past.
Do you love me more than a chocolate croissant?
Yes, because I don't necessarily like chocolate croissants.
Well, okay. Well, so
Find something she'll love.
what's your favorite pastry? It would not take me this long to come up and say I love you're a person that is better at the bakery than me.
You were so specific. You didn't say favorite dessert. You said pastry, which is
Because I
Okay,
thought
what's
that
your
was
favorite dessert?
Favorite dessert.
cake, a chocolate cake.
Okay. Well, do you love us more than cake?
Yes.
Okay. See, then that's real love. Because I don't love anything more than cake.
I feel
I
hurt.
don't know if this
Okay.
is how I define love, but I do think that I look at what, like when someone says that they love someone, I look at what they're willing to do, because I think that there is a certain, not so much sacrificial, but I think there is a certain like care that's involved when you love somebody, whether it's romantic or friendship. And sometimes you do the things you don't want to do because you love them and you know that it's important to them.
I like Morgan's answer. That's my answer.
Beautiful.
I'm sorry, but we have to answer this one first for you, JC.
Oh.
That's two different kinds of love.
I'm listening.
That's two different kinds of love. I would marry Idris Elba.
You have health insurance. Barrett would marry
He
you.
just told you he'd bring health insurance and taxes
I
to the
brought you.
Barrett's already married. Barrett is already married, and I don't think I'm his type.
Okay.
There are throuples all over the place.
I mean, well, Idris
Miss
is unattainable, so that's not a realistic question.
What?
I said Idris is unattainable, so that's not a realistic question.
Although technically, Idris is married too.
Well, I mean,
She's like,
Not an impediment.
if I met Idris, his wife would have to watch out. I'm sorry. But,
all right. Okay.
I kid. I'm not a homer.
She says, I'm not a homewrecker.
Like,
maybe.
Not on purpose. Well, you read my book, Barrett.
Eva summed it up.
You read my book, Barrett.
I know. I did an interview with you where we talked about it.
Yeah.
Right. So
Whole story.
no, that's why I said not on purpose. That's why I clarified, not purposely.
Yeah.
Right. That part.
Miss Desiree,
yes,
how do
I
you
will be
define
his
love?
partner in
oh
crime.
gosh, no.
I'll be like, Barrett,
Okay.
I'll be like, Barrett, whose car are we going to
That's
smash?
one that my brain right now.
I got
Nope.
the trunk open. Where we burying the body at?
That's fair.
There's
Nia,
a book.
how do you define love?
I'm with Morgan, because it's so many different things that I don't know.
Love is love.
Yeah, because it's one thing with my spouse, and then it's something with my kids, and then it's something with my friends. I know that it's there, but yeah, I don't.
Yeah, it's different.
I'm thinking about it a
For
lot.
me, love is feeling simultaneously entirely safe and entirely vulnerable with someone.
I like that.
I like that answer too.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's for me. For Eva, she says, as an action, not a constant state of existence. One can say they love anyone and anything, but their actions always show what they really love.
Is deep AF.
What did Maya Angelou say? When someone shows you who they are, believe them.
Yeah.
Esther says, I think we love many people, but it shows in different ways. I love my family, my friends, etc. with all my heart. I just show it differently.
Exactly.
We're going to go back to Morgan real quick. Love is love. Don't know how to define it. And then Savion says he chooses not to answer without a lawyer. So we know what Savion's doing with his love.
I would say I think that it's a choice. It's a choice that you make. It's being selfless by choice because you want to demonstrate something for another person. That's one way.
Yeah.
And there's probably more to it, and I got nothing.
It's weird
Well,
because it's like if you define it, I feel like if you define it, then what if someone loves differently, but they still love? And I feel like I don't want to take that away from like. Remember back in the day, the men, and they wouldn't be very emotional, but they would provide. And for them, that would be showing love. So where someone else would like, they don't love you if they're not hugging and kissing you all the time. And for me, I'm like, you don't need to hug and kiss me all the
that
time.
makes me think
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so different. Like, some people would be like, well, if they don't hug me and kiss me and show me, all the time, then they don't love me. And that person might be like, what are you talking about? I love you so much.
Have you heard of the love languages?
Yeah, different love languages.
Different love languages.
Yes,
I believe there's more than 5.
possibly.
I mean, I know in the book there's 5. My
more.
cousin and I got into this conversation.
What's the other ones?
Together, over here. It's
Well, I don't know what they all are, but because
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, baby.
Sorry, I didn't mean to put you on the spot. I'm sorry.
But like, okay, because my cousin and I were talking about it, and I was saying for me, one of my love languages is communication. Like you can text me and just be like, hey, how you doing? Just thought of you. And I'm like giddy for a day. And she's like, what love language would that fall under? And I was like, why does it have to fall under something? That's just my love language. So that's why I feel like there's more than one, because kind of like what Nia was saying, when you try to quantify it into certain situations, you kind of negate other people's ways that they feel or show love. So that's why I think there's more than 5. I just don't know all of them. I mean, somebody's love language might be like, soda pop. Like, bring them soda every day and they'll be happy. Like,
Someone's love language might be health insurance.
hey,
I
said it.
I also
I mean,
I like what
I love language and foreplay all in one.
Love someone.
What were you saying, JC?
Oh no, I just said I like what Esther Marie said when you get there.
Yeah.
Esther said, one thing I know is that love shouldn't hurt. If it hurts, I doubt it's love.
Yeah.
That is so
I'm
true.
not sure, because I feel like the people you love are the ones who have the ability to hurt you deepest, and love only really grows after you've overcome pain together.
But hurt from them,
or is it
specifically,
pain
they
that-
caused you pain.
like pain they did?
But I mean, like, not like physical pain, but I mean, like,
Right.
Okay, that's what
you as you grow, you're going to experience growing pain.
Oh yeah, I mean
in
there
a
will be
relationship.
pain for sure, pain, but
Yeah.
not hurt like inflicted. on
Oh
them.
no,
Yeah,
not like
yeah.
violence.
Yeah.
That's where I see
Never
her.
violent.
Even emotionally
Lying
inflicted.
or
Yeah.
emotionally. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, no. It should be growing pains, like healthy things.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
Yeah.
help.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
different.
my god, growing pains have gained a 5th grader since we've been together. For God's sake.
Andrew said you can't define love, but you can define what makes you love someone.
Yeah, well, health insurance.
Maya is just
that helps,
Eva's favorite
Barrett.
poet.
Oh,
You can tell because you're very poetic.
yeah,
You've
you are.
really shown it. All right. We all have
Yeah.
different love languages, she says.
Yep.
And then also respect, honesty, time, and affection. I need all of this to
Those are
feel like
good.
I'm being loved.
Those are good.
It's good to know what it is that you need too. That's very important to
And that-
recognize that.
Yeah, and that all of the people within your life that you love understand this. Because I've got one kid, a hug for him is like tap, tap, tap. Like, and he doesn't like for lots of people to hug him. Like me, my husband, his siblings, and maybe some of his cousins can hug him. His grandma can hug him. But other people, like a friend, if a friend came up and hugged him, he'd be like, "You're not my friend anymore." Because you don't understand. He's, no, you don't do that. And that's where I have another kid. It's like, all the time.
Mhm.
I don't know. People are different, and it's okay. But we all understand how we are, and we know what each other needs.
Exactly.
Family. So and we
So important.
respect each other's boundaries, and we respect that this is what this person has to give.
Yeah.
And when they're giving that, that's them showing love.
Mm.
So the one who doesn't hug a lot will give you the shirt off his back if you need it. If you need something immediately, all the kids know, who to call when you need something.
I thought that Savion's answer went well with that,
Mm.
which is we always try to base it off of expression instead of just learning about each other. And then to your words, Tiffany, Esther says, I'll be controversial. I think that falls into words of affirmation because they think about you and verbalizing it affirms the love.
Yeah.
I think that's what my cousin said too, but I was like, whatever. I don't like that one.
I don't want that category.
Whatever.
Her love language is being controversial.
I don't have to know them already.
I like to.
And then I love Eva's point here. Do you love yourself by your own definition?
Ooh.
Well,
Sorry,
no.
I guess I felt that one.
I don't bring health insurance.
I don't either, so this is a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I cook though, and
That's a good one.
So whether it's just me being naked or me talking to him, I can make him laugh. So
like providing is like makes me feel loved. Also, if someone, my husband is the provider, but I don't provide for him like that. I'm like, I'm not providing the house.
Yeah, well,
or the health insurance.
Right.
What about you guys? You didn't want that answer turned on you? You didn't want that.
I felt that one. I was like, oh, okay, ouch, in a good way, but
in the spirit of vulnerability. Well, I didn't really define. I didn't define it. I said I like Morgan's answer, which
Idris Elba.
Define it.
You did define it as Idris Elba.
I love Barrett more than cake.
I will say it took me a long time to learn how to love myself. I didn't always love myself until like my early 30s, and I had to kind of teach myself how to love myself because I grew up in a household where my mother was constantly telling me everything that I was not worth. So my thought was always, well, if my own mother doesn't love me or act like she loves me, then I must be unlovable. So I'd learn along the way.
Yep. I've learned to love myself. I don't know that I love myself well all the time. So there's work in progress for sure, but I've definitely come a long way from, like, once you pass those 30s and you're into the 30s, you've learned a lot about what you thought you wanted in life and about yourself from 20s and all that stuff. And so I've grown to love who I am and all that, but definitely there's room for improvement to loving myself better.
Tiffany?
I agree. I think I've learned to love myself, but I think more than that, I've learned to like myself and who I am. But I guess my struggle is because I always want to make sure everybody else knows, again, with the acts of communication. I tend to sometimes put other people needs above my needs. And so, like, that's where I sometimes struggle, is that I will be like, I can take care of me tomorrow. Let me take care of you today.
I would have to say, by my own definition, I do not necessarily love myself, though I can say I try to. I definitely try to feel safe in my own body, and I very much try to be vulnerable to the things I am experiencing so that I can learn from them and learn how to cope with them. Yeah. I think it's hard when you have mental illness. There's a disconnect between who you are on the outside and who you try to be. Right.
Well, and mental health probably plays a part in that too, because there will be times where someone who loves themselves, the depression monster is going to tell them something else. That doesn't necessarily have anything to do with whether you love yourself outside of that depressive episode. So
let's get into these comments and then we'll do outros. Let's see here. Morgan's love language is acts of service. She wants us to do nice things for her.
No problem. We got
Give
you.
us a time and date, Morgan.
We got you.
Alrighty. Savion's love language is quality time. And yes, he loves himself. He takes me dates all the time.
Nice.
Come and have a stream with us date. We'll scare you.
I would say I was better at that before I moved back home. And maybe, I don't know if it was because I didn't have as much family around, but when I lived like off where I think I knew 4 people, like I would go to the movies by myself and dinner by myself and, go shopping and all the different things because it didn't affect me. And now that I'm back home, I'm like, but I have to go by alone?
Yeah.
Yeah. J. Stevie says, I love myself most days, but not always. I see it as an action, and I've hated myself plenty. Depression has put me into the worst situation of complete indifference to myself, too, so it changes. But I think I'm leaning towards yes, I love me more often than not, which is awesome.
Yes.
She also says, time is
you
my
are
love language. My being here is what I have to give. Love that. I get that.
We're glad to have you.
Yes.
And then Morgan says, if I'm honest, I would say that I don't love myself. It's something that I'm still learning. I don't treat myself very good all the time. You know what, honey? Neither did the rest of us.
So
and it's important that you acknowledge where you're at and what you're working towards.
I feel like Barrett is always telling me, have grace with yourself, JC. Have grace.
Yes.
Oh, you have to have grace.
Yes. You have to give yourself the grace you give other people at minimum. And that is a hard thing to do. Yep. Savion's referring to himself as a side chick.
It's funny.
But and on that.
That was the perfect way.
That was so great.
Yes. Is there anything else y'all want to cover before we wrap up for the night?
Girl, you just took us to therapy.
I'm like,
wounds open.
Are you still gonna come back and stream with me?
Sure.
Oh, Eva.
Yeah, but next time I'm bringing cookies.
I know.
Comfort food, all the comfort food, and maybe some wine.
Cookies and ice cream and some wine.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get my ice cream that I'm rewarding myself with because I finished my outline and I started my draft.
There you go.
Yay.
Tell us how it tastes. I'm super excited for that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because it's that new flavor.
Haagen-Dazs chocolate peanut butter pretzel ice cream. The new flavor.
Okay.
I know, Tiffany, you do not like chocolate mixed with peanut butter. I know that face.
I mean,
Your
that's
face said it all.
I know, right?
No, cookies are fine.
Apparently, you have to stick to caramel corn.
Yep.
I can bring caramel corn.
That works.
I am perfectly okay with that.
It's okay, Esther. It's okay. They'll go easier.
It's like a little check every week. We gotta check. We're gonna check ourselves.
But I like it.
The streams.
We get a mental health check every week. I like this. I came to therapy.
Friday thing.
I'm just saying, come back from therapy.
Do you guys want to start on your outro? Shall we do reverse? Nia, would you like to go first?
Reverse.
Right?
Since I made Barrett go first last time. Okay. And I have to sneeze, so I'm trying to hold it.
Barb is a wicked sister.
Okay. So I'm Nia, the Vixen of Fiction. You can find me here on YouTube. I'm also on Instagram and Twitch. I have a Ko-fi, and I'm going to be doing night rights on Tuesdays for July. I'm looking forward to doing night rights again, and you will occasionally see me on some of these lovely people's streams because it's fun and I get things done and I laugh. I write historical fiction, sci-fi, and fantasy. I'm a Loki mom. I'm a mom of 4 and I'm a wife for 20 plus years, and I'm embarking on this writing journey and happy to be here with you guys.
Oh, I'm author JC Carpenter. I have a channel. I do writing blogs, masterclass review videos, and some other things. I have an online blog, online magazine, online store, Ko-fi, of course. I stream on Wednesdays from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that's all I have, Desiree.
Hello, friends. This was so much fun. My name is Desiree, and I have my YouTube channel at Coffee Reading Writing. I post weekly videos of the writing journey as well as creative living and mental health. You can find my blog over at coffeereadingwriting.com as well as some merch from a Redbubble store. And I will be live streaming soon for this month as well. So I'm getting ready for that, and I'll let you all know ahead of time how that goes. So I'm excited.
Yay. Tiff?
Hello, all. I am Tiffany. I TRL Russ Lifestyle on all the interwebs. I host PJs and Scribbles on Thursdays. This month it'll be some more than Scribbles. Come hang out with us. It's a good time. There might be new bingo cards. I'm just saying. I too have
Because
a
we've
Ko-fi.
already won.
Yeah.
Well, that too. Apparently, I need to come up with extra stuff. Y'all can put everything in the first week. I have short stories as well as my flash fiction writing up on my Ko-fi. I will be speaking along with Nia for the Authortubers Writers Conference in July. So come hang out and learn all you can about Scrivener. And oh, I have a podcast. Come listen. It's fun. That's all. Bye-bye.
Hi everybody, my name is BarrettLaurie. On my channel, I talk about my journey through traditional publishing. I write stories about ordinary queer kids living extraordinary lives. I host Critique Group Live every second Thursday of the month. We are running a competition right now, $100 top prize for flash fiction and poetry, and 1,500 word maximum. Email eva@bookandlane with your submission. And I'm also 1/4 of Authortubers React, which is once a month. So look for that on Nia the Vixen of Fiction's channel. Tomorrow.
23rd.
Oh yes, the 23rd is our last one for this year, right?
Yeah, and then we're gonna start back up again in September. So we're taking August off.
Perfect, love it. So then Saturday is Michael C.B. Chin. I'm doing a stream for Michael C.B. Chin's Write-a-thon, which starts tomorrow. So I'm on there with Esther tomorrow. I cannot wait. And J.C. Carpenter and Ellen Boyd, Tiffany, maybe Nia. Anybody else joining us? I don't know. If you're joining us, let me know. Because we're just growing by the minute. And
The struggle bus is real.
the struggle bus is just limping down the road. And then Sunday, I'm on Nia's stream for the same write-a-thon. So I'm looking forward to it. Gwen, I can't wait to be invited back. That was lovely. And thank you.
Yeah, thank you all for being here. It was my first stream. I am so happy that you guys all came. I know it was deep. I know it was free therapy. I am super happy that you guys all participated and dealt with my deep questions. I just wanted to get to know you all better. So my name is Gwenna. I'm at Gwenna the Winna. You are currently on my channel. If you have not yet, please like and subscribe. I will be doing live streams every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, or most every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday this month for Camp NaNo. We will do a couple more deep questions, but mostly we will be getting some words on the page because I need to do that. You can check out my channel. We are going to have videos about self-care tips. We're going to have videos about how to critique your own work, all sorts of good stuff. And I have had such a great time with you guys tonight. Thank you. All right. Bye.
Good night.